Today, I'm at the historic Green River right outside of Greensburg. And you can probably tell by the way the trees look, it is fall. It's actually late October. And this is the time of year that I usually spend in a deer stand, but the last few days, it seems like the deer movement's gotten a little bit slow. And I can't think of a better time of year to be on one of the river systems here in Kentucky and doing a float, checking out all the beauty, and hopefully catching some smallmouth. Green River's a great place for it, but there are rivers all across the state of Kentucky that are absolutely perfect. And for whatever reason, people get really excited to get on the rivers in the spring and the summertime because they're cool and refreshing. But the fall, this right now is a time of year where these bass, and muskie, and all other fish species, they know the temperatures are going down, they feel the water getting cooler, they know it's time to fatten up for winter. So this can be a really good time to catch fish. I'm super excited. You know, I've been quiet. I've been worried about my scent control. I've been fully camoed up, sitting in a deer stand. And today, I can't think of a better getaway to spend an afternoon out trying to catch a couple smallmouth fishing from a kayak. Here we go. What do we got here? A rock bass. Not exactly what I was expecting to catch, but you know what? Happy to have it. Nice little rock bass. Man, these creeks and streams, we've got a lot of these rock bass in them all around this area. The Chaplain River, Salt River, Green River, rock bass. And man, they are very quick to hit a jig. Now today it's been a little slow, but this little guy, not a smallmouth, but a rock bass. Yeah, now we got us a smallmouth. Seems like today I threw my swim bait for a while, which usually produces some fish, and had to go to this jig, and it's all about getting a jig that is the right weight, that you can just get it on there as slow as you possibly can and let it just tumble down with the current. And this is a 3/16 ounce, and you know, it's a fun way to catch fish. It takes a lot of patience. It's got to stay contacted to the bottom and really, really slow, but it is a way you can catch some fish. This is your 13-inch smallmouth, bunch of them in Green River. And this tree laydown was here. I haven't been seeing any fish. Like, I've been floating through. Normally in the summertime, in the spring, you'll see them. So I'm gonna spend the rest of my float focusing on some of this laydown structure and see if these fish aren't sitting in there. But nice little fish. What do we got here? Looks like it might be another rock bass. Sure is. Old rock bass. These things are aggressive. They love a jig. They're fun to catch though, especially on a spinning rod. Dragging that jig right on the bottom. Every fish that I've had bite today, normally I like to throw a swim bait. Every single fish I've had bite today, the bait has been in contact with the bottom, moving slow. And most of it has been out of timber, just like this. Here we go. Oh, it's smallie. Really got him hooked. Again, it's been a broken record. I was wearing these polarized lenses floating down this river. A lot of it is 4 feet and shallow. I can see the bottom. I'm not seeing any fish whatsoever, zero. They are up in this cover in these deeper pockets. I wish I'd have known that earlier. I spent way too much time throwing a swim bait up in the water column. Every fish on the bottom, in the timber, deeper pockets, near current. Not a big smallmouth, but a lot of fun on this beautiful fall day on the Green River. today has been an extremely relaxing, beautiful trip down the Green River. Didn't catch a bunch of fish, but I caught enough to keep me interested, and I learned a little bit about fishing in the fall. I do a ton of smallmouth fishing on big reservoirs throughout the winter, and it seems like you always catch fish in on those points where current comes in close to deep water. Well, this float that I chose today didn't have a lot of deep water. It was mainly shallow, but if I come back and do this again in the fall, first off, it's stunningly beautiful. Secondly, I will choose a spot that has deeper pockets. And I'll tell you what, the fall color here in Kentucky, floating down a tributary or a river like the Green River, absolutely a beautiful way to spend an October day. And throwing a fishing pole and catching a few fish, well, that's just icing on the cake.